Länder und Sprachen. Land is country, Länder, countries, Sprache, language, Sprachen, languages. So before we talk about countries and language, you want to make sure that you can conjugate the German verb to speak. So, sprechen. This is a stem vowel change verb, meaning in the do and er sie es form. We're going to see something a little different. Ich spreche, du sprichst, er sie es spricht, wir sprechen, ihr sprecht, und sie sprechen. So like I said before, you'll notice that this is a stem vowel change verb. So the E, the vowel in sprechen, is changed to an I in the do and there's yes. Ich spreche, du sprichst, er, sie, er spricht, wir sprechen, ihr sprecht, sie sprechen. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the languages and countries, shall we? All right, so utilizing sprechen. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ich spreche English. I speak German. I speak English. You can also utilize the German verb können, which is can or be able to. So just to conjugate for saying like I can speak a language, you can just say ich kann Deutsch. Ich kann English. So that is another way to talk about languages that you speak. If you're talking about specific countries or a certain Land, welche Sprache spricht man in Deutschland? What language does one speak in Germany? So man spricht Deutsch, all right? So here you would put a country, and then you would fill in with a language. Man is that kind of the idea of one, right? So an indefinite pronoun. What language does one speak in a certain country? One speaks, etc. Was ist die Sprache in? So once again, you can put a country. Was ist die Sprache in Deutschland? Die Sprache in Deutschland ist Deutsch. Was ist die Sprache in Frankreich? Die Sprache in Frankreich ist Französisch. Was ist die Sprache in Spanien? Die Sprache in Spanien ist Spanisch. Also, still looking at countries, thinking about the capital. Was ist die Hauptstadt von Deutschland? Die Hauptstadt ist Berlin. Was ist die Hauptstadt von Irland? Die Hauptstadt ist Dublin. Yeah. Also continuing to talk about countries. You can also ask certainly about the weather. Wie ist das Wetter in Deutschland im Winter? Im Sommer, im Herbst, im Frühling und so weiter. So, important questions to ask. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to go over all of the countries, but I'm going to talk about a lot of the European countries, particularly the Nachbarländer, so the neighboring countries of Germany, and some important ones in Europe in general. Then I'm also going to include some languages, not all of the languages. So this is just a partial listing of Sprachen und Nachbarländer. All right. So let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? Let's take a look at the first one. So Deutschland. All right. Hier ist Deutschland. Deutschland ist in Mitteleuropa, im Herzen Europas, I guess, in the heart of Europe. So in Deutschland, man spricht Deutsch. Yeah. So Deutschland. We have here Denmark. So in the north of Germany, Denmark. Italien. Man spricht Italienisch in Italien. Frankreich. Man spricht Französisch in Frankreich. Oder in Frankreich spricht man Französisch. Polen. In Polen, Entschuldigung, in Polen spricht man Polnisch. And feel free to pause if you need to write any of this stuff down. Spanien. Man spricht, wo sind wir? Spanisch in Spanien. Spanien. Die spanischen Leute. Ja. Entschuldigung. Ungarn ist hier. Entschuldigung. So, Ungarn, Hungary. Ungarisch, Hungary. Tschechische Republik ist hier. Die Tschechische Republik. Tschechien. Oops. Die Niederlande. Right here, the Netherlands. Or Holland. Man kann auch sagen Holland. Holland. Finnland. Schweden. Norwegen. Norwegen, Schweden, Finnland. Norwegen, Schweden, Finnland. Vereinigtes Königreich, so the United Kingdom, is divided. Certainly this section of the UK or Great Britain. Man kann auch Großbritannien sagen. Großbritannien. England is right here. Wales. Scotland. Yeah, Scotland is up there. Man spricht Englisch. Yeah. Man spricht Englisch auch in, here we go. Irland, yeah. Und auch Irish, right? There's Gaelic or Irish as well. Türkei, borders between Europe and Asia. So right here, this little part is Turkey, and this big part, is Turkey. So Türkei, a lot of Turkish immigrants in Germany. So good country to note. Türkei, man spricht Türkisch, yeah? Türkisch. Griechenland, ja, Griechenland. Man spricht da, Moment, Griechisch. There we go. Man spricht Griechisch in Griechenland. Big one here, not Europe, but also important to note for historical reasons and in context with relation to Germany. Russland, man spricht Russisch in Russland, so Russia. Portugal, Spanien. Way up here, Iceland. So don't confuse Iceland und Irland. Iceland, Irland. This does not mean island for English speakers. That's a false cognate, so Iceland. Belgium, important for the EU as well. Belgium, right here. Flemish, some French, some English, some German, but Belgium. Now we're getting down to some more German-speaking countries here. So besides having Deutschland, we have right here, this teeny tiny one right here. That's Luxemburg. Man spricht meistens Luxemburgisch. You'll hear some German and some French as well, Deutsch and Französisch. So, Luxembourg. Then right here we have Austria, Österreich. In Austria, one speaks German. So, German there. German in Germany, of course, Deutsch. Die Schweiz is right here. Not part of the EU, but part of Europe as a continent. Um, so we have Deutsch, Französisch. You also have some Italienisch, which I've lost that word. Where did I put Italian? Moment. Here we go. Italienisch und Rätoromanisch. So Switzerland has 4 official languages. And certainly if you see bordering on Germany, France, and Italy, that makes sense, and then its own unique language. So 4 languages for Switzerland. And this is going to be a hard one to squeeze in here. So I'm going to draw an arrow to the best of my ability. Don't laugh here. Liechtenstein is like right there. So between Switzerland and Austria. Liechtenstein. And Liechtenstein has Deutsch as its language. Yeah. I did forget, just as a fun one, Isländisch. So Iceland, in Iceland spricht man Isländisch, yeah. But for the German-speaking countries, this is really good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Länder, Deutschland, Austria, and Switzerland are the 3 major ones for German-speaking countries. So good luck and have fun learning more about countries and languages in German.